This burbot was over 40 inches long. A state record largemouth just got iced. And fish eat the darndest things. We got that and more coming up right now in Target Walleye's Top 5 presented by Seafoam. Let's dive on in. Every year, the Clear Lake Fishing Club tags a bunch of walleyes and releases them into Iowa's Clear Lake. These aren't just any tagged walleyes, we're talking reward tags. A bunch of the fish are worth $100 a piece if you catch them. Some of them are worth a couple hundred, and they usually kick out 2 fish, the biggest ones, that have $1,000 reward tags on them. Now get this, last spring, Target Walleye friend and contributor Joel Vanderkrol actually caught one of the 2 big dogs, a $1,000 tagged walleye, and he caught it from the bank, throwing a Rapala Crush City freeloader, I believe it was a chartreuse pearl color, cha-ching, but not quite. You see that little blue tag in that fish's back? He snapped a few pics and sent her back on her way. But here's the thing, if you catch one of the tagged fish and you want to release it, after you snap some pics, you need to cut that tag off, or else you miss out on a grand like Joel did. Whoops. So he literally got to watch a mortgage payment wave goodbye as it swam away. Some folks are smarter than Joel though, or at least better at reading the rules, like Anna Shannon, who a couple days after Joel caught the other tagged fish that was worth $1,000. It was a 28-incher that was nicknamed Goliath. Super cool, and good job on remembering to cut the tag off before sending that baby home. $1,000 richer, and just as cool, you got a big old 28-inch walleye on the day.
Does Joel know about this?
And Joel, well, hopefully by now, Joel is at peace with this whole situation, and he's somewhere in Iowa enjoying a nice, slick, yellow belly meal peacefully. Sorry, Joel, I had to. On today's episode of Fish Eat the Darndest Things, I came across this wild pic posted by Tristan in a Facebook group that's based out of Quebec. That fish took down an entire squirrel.
What?
Now the caption for that pic was written in French, and the only French that I remember from high school is Je m'appelle Brett. So we had to hit up Google Translate to see what was actually going on, and it said in the caption that it looks like fish feed up more than we thought. But then Tristan also posted in the comments section a picture that proves they definitely feed down as well. Look at that mess of crayfish. There was actually a whole pile of really incredible pics posted in the comments section. Here's a few of my favorites. First up, we got Bobby, who sees your crayfish and raises you serpent, aka snake. Now we got Dominique, who scored a couple of salamanders in his speckled trout. Rafi had one with a pike almost as big as the pike that he caught. Benoit had a big muskie that swallowed a duck whole. It actually happens. You just never know, man. Those last picks were pretty slimy, but it's time to get even slimier. Number 3. This next fish is just ridiculous. Check out this massive burbot that was caught with the fishing geeks on Lake Diefenbaker in Saskatchewan. It was 40¼ inches long and weighed 18.5 pounds. Outstanding. That's actually one of the 2 fishing geeks in the pic holding that fish, because the dude who caught it didn't want to hold it in the pic. The only reasonable explanation for that is he must have called in sick to work that day. I'm not sure exactly what they caught that big burbot on, but snooping around in the background of the pics, it looks like there's a metallic, sexy shad color frostbite tantrum laying next to the fish. Also in the top right corner, I see a jawjacker and what appears to be some dead bait. So either way, a nasty 1-2 punch for a big old burb. By the way, this is only the 3rd biggest burbot that Diefenbaker has kicked out for the geeks. That means they've got bigger. They actually have the current all-tackle world record burbot under their belts at 25 pounds, 2 ounces, and that one ate a herring, aka Cisco or Tullaby, and took 20 minutes to get in. I don't know what to say other than wow, those guys crush it. big fish of all species. Keep doing your thing, fishing geeks. It's not very often you hear of a state record largemouth being caught through the ice, but that's exactly what 13-year-old Kyler Leslie did when he caught this 25-inch largemouth that weighed 7.71 pounds, and it tied the Massachusetts state record in the catch and release division. He caught that fish on a gold Swedish pimple, old school baby, and believe it or not, he finessed her in on 4-pound test. What an amazing fish. And an even more amazing job fighting that fish and landing it on light line. Kyler posted a video of him fighting the fish and landing it, and the first time he saw it coming through that hole, and I'm telling you, it is so worth a watch, so head over to his Instagram page to see the full vid. You cannot fake that kind of excitement.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the biggest bass of my life.
Also, this is not really a coincidence. Kyler and his younger brother Riker put in their time. They fished around 300 days last year and actually were both named the Massachusetts Youth Angler of the Year. They tied. Well deserved, fellas. I love the grind. Keep doing your thing. I guarantee you have never seen a burbot like this because I hadn't, and it's literally my job to look for them. Pat Brunk shared this photo of a golden burbot that his friend caught out of Lake Superior in Michigan. Sounds like that incredible specimen is headed for the wall, and it will be quite the conversation piece. That thing is pretty, man. It looks like a summer squash out of the garden. As far as I know, it's the only one that's ever been caught, other than, I think some kid named Charlie something, he works at a chocolate factory, maybe caught one time. That wraps up this week's Top 5. A big shout out to Seafoam for keeping us running smooth and making this fun video series possible. If you want more walleye and ice fishing related content like this, sign up for our free Target Walleye emails at targetwalleye.com, and I'll see you back in 7.